With Joe Biden clearly on his way to the White House in January, and Mitch McConnell unfortunately likely on his way to being Senate Majority Leader for another term, another 2 years at least, most likely, doesn't look like a whole hell of a lot is going to get done in Washington, D.C. And it's not just because, Biden's not going to play nice with Republicans. He will. He made it clear he's going to work with Republicans. They may even be a part of his cabinet. And if Mitch McConnell has his way, they will be. And that may be the only people allowed in a Biden administration. A report from Axios this week said that staffers for Mitch McConnell have confirmed that Mitch McConnell is already working on ways to sabotage Biden's presidency. And he's going to do that, get this, by making sure that he doesn't get any of his more progressive nominees for cabinet positions approved in the Senate, forcing him to go with more centrist options. Was that ever not the plan for Joe Biden? Now, originally, when I saw this, I thought, that was my first thought is, that's what Biden's going to do anyway. But then sitting here just now, I've had a revelation. In all of the Republican ads that they ran against Joe Biden during this election, they talked about, the socialism and who's going to be pulling the strings, and he's a puppet of the far left, and oh my God, these extreme policies, and he's going to take your guns, and he's going to force you to have abortions, and he's going to have all these crazy liberal policies that he's never supported. And I've realized now, does Mitch McConnell actually believe that that is who Joe Biden is? At first, I thought it was just a smear tactic to scare the moderates out there and the independents, but now I think Republicans actually believe those things about the centrist Democrats like Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a centrist. He is. And yet Mitch McConnell's out here poking out of his little turtle shell with his friggin' purple hand saying, I'm going to make sure that you can't appoint any progressives. He was never going to appoint any progressives. It'd be kick-ass awesome if he would. But instead, we're going to end up with, union-busting, anti-abortion John Kasich. We're going to end up with Wall Street insiders running the Treasury. We're not going to have Elizabeth Warren. We're not going to have Bernie Sanders. We won't even get somebody like Andrew Yang, who I think would be pretty damn good in a cabinet position. Absolutely. He's got some great ideas. I don't agree with all of his ideas at all, but he's got some really, really good ones that could absolutely help change this country. He's not going to be invited to the table. Nobody's going to be invited to the table. And the other thing is that if you think Mitch McConnell's going to let a single liberal judge that Joe Biden appoints get through to confirmation, you're kidding yourself. That's not going to happen. We could have a Supreme Court vacancy on day one of Joe Biden's administration. And you know how long that seat would remain open? Until the next Republican were elected president, or until the Democrats took back over the Senate, whichever came first. That's how long that would happen. Mitch McConnell is making it clear he's not going to let anything happen. Nothing will get done. And we should take him at his word, because this is exactly what he did when Obama was in office. Headed the most obstructionist Senate in history. Statistically, the most obstructionist. And that's what we're going to be looking at again. Part of the fault on that lies with the establishment, who put up Amy McGrath, a pro-Trump Democrat, to run against Mitch McConnell, and he handily defeated her by double digits. That was stupid. And it is what it is. We'll see what happens. McConnell's not in great health. He's 78. He's got another 6-year term ahead of him. Biden, on the other hand, also, older, so to speak. Who knows? Maybe we can get some change out of this administration. Obviously, it's going to be better than Trump. Sure, 100%. I voted for Biden. I'm not going to regret that vote at all, unless something catastrophic happens, obviously. But it's going to be better. But don't expect any miracles while Mitch McConnell is calling the shots.